Topics and opinions expressed in the following show are solely those of the host and their guests and not those of W4CY Radio, its employees, or affiliates. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our web. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to W4CY Radio or its employees or affiliates. Any questions or comments should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for choosing W4CY Radio.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia. Brought to you by one of Steve-O and Sophia's favorite Incontro Italian cuisine and steakhouse located on the Walk in Coral Springs. Now, sit back while award-winning restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly in South Florida dining.
Good evening and welcome to another Eat and Critique TV show with my co-host Steve-O and me, Sophia, and we are going to share the good tonight. We're here we have the general manager, Sam, and we have Chef Lazo with us, and we have Ralph, the owner. Show him your shirt.
So I got to tell everybody, this is like my 15th year of doing the show, and I've probably done 300 Italian restaurants easily in South Florida. And everybody knows our show that Steve-O and Sophia, if it's bad, we tell you it's bad. And I'm going to tell you, and this is going to upset some of the South Florida restaurants, this is the finest Italian restaurant that I've had in 15 years. And if I went down our list, which is on our website, of some of the finest Italian, this is the finest Italian restaurant. And you know what? This was the best tasting. The way you did it. Let me introduce you to Sam. Sam's the general manager.
Thank you.
And the genius behind this, the genius, Chef Irving. And Ralph, what you've created is nothing short of amazing.
It's my favorite restaurant. You're going to be seeing me here a lot, except you're in Dubai. So,
thank you so much, guys.
No, thank you.
So you started with the Chef House, right?
Correct. We started a year ago in Boca Raton, 499 South Federal Highway, and we are lucky enough to get the chef to come aboard. He took a shot with us, and we took a shot with him. And the restaurant, Boca hasn't been the same since. This guy is the most passionate person when it comes to food, and as an owner, he handles everything in the back of the house. Everything. Usually, a general manager has to deal with that. But he's got both restaurants in check, and we use the best ingredients. And when you ask him, he'll say, "That's what I always wanted. I always wanted the best." He goes, "We could get less." I said, "No, I want the best," and he agrees. All his recipes he's been cooking for years. He's come up with some custom stuff, and we're just very lucky to have him. We're very lucky to have a great team that we work together with. This is the way I look at it. I believe that there's many different choices that people have to go spend their money. Boca Raton and in Boynton, that if somebody's going to take a chance and come see us, that we want to get it right. We want to go above and beyond to make sure we get it right. And if we do make a mistake, we want to fix it, and turn that one customer into three. And that's what we're trying to do. Get the food in their mouth so they eat it and come back.
How long have you been in Boynton? You just opened.
Boynton's been coming up on 3 months. March 15th we opened. But we did a redo to it. We remodeled.
Well, I got to tell you, we have had so many people ask us, where's a great place to dine and where there's music and dancing? And for about the last 8 or 9 months, we've always said Delucas in Boynton at the Chop House. It's a great place to go dine, great meal, and then dancing afterwards.
So, Chef,
that's another thing, the whole dancing component. We have an unbelievable DJ and entertainer, DJ Anthony. We got DJ Dawn, who's an MC. We got DJ MC Nico and MC Chaz. So it's really a team concept of just people who care, you know?
Well, I got to tell you, we judge a lot of things when we do a tasting. And one of the things, and they're small, some of them are very small things, but it really reflects on the owner of the restaurant.
And the general manager too.
Oh, yeah, and the general manager also.
And the chef.
But it's our tasting, there was not one flaw in the tasting from Sam greeting us to your server, Sam explaining everything, and then chef, which now I call a genius.
He's the Michelangelo of Italian food.
The food genius. That's a good
He
name.
Food genius.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
Thank
So why did you decide on Boynton after Boca?
I would like to say I just came up with a great idea, but through demographics and market research up there, there were some other Italian places up there and they seemed to do very well. And, we went there several times to different ones and, the quality of the service was not good. And the quality of the food just was not up to the standards that the chef has, that we have. And the whole atmosphere, serving people, there's service and then there's hospitality. Service is what you get when you go to like a McDonald's or Wendy's, you place your order, they say, please and thank you, they give you their food. Hospitality is what we try to provide. It's how they make the people feel. We still have to have the service in there, but we want to make the people feel like, wow, I had a great experience dining here today. So they come back. It's like coming into our family's house.
It felt like coming in. We noticed all the patrons that were in here having dinner, and it was like cheers almost. Everybody knew each other, and it did remember the one.
How about the lady who was coming out?
I was trying to.
Says, I eat there all the time.
I'm trying to remember her name. It was that older lady, the 93-year-old.
Oh, Natalie.
That,
Yeah.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Diamond. Raved. Yes. You don't see that very often. Someone coming out of the restaurant just raving.
Restaurant, because she had me out there for 15 minutes.
I know, easily.
I loved her. She was great.
Well, I got to ask you this because, listen, the restaurant business has been so tough since COVID. And, we are very aware of, and a lot of patrons don't know this, but prices seem like they just keep going up. It's tough to keep the doors open nowadays with everything going on. And you sure have managed that, especially in Boca.
Yeah, we've been very lucky that, some say it's luck, and we created our own luck in the fact that, again, we targeted the local people when we opened, because we opened in late June, and he kept saying, we got to work out these issues, get everything ready because they're coming. He would say, they're coming. And then we just prepared properly. It's funny because these guys in the back, they get to the restaurant 11, 12 o'clock every day. We have a couple amazing people that do the prep work for the chef. And these people, they don't get enough credit. The back of the house, people always see me, they see Sam, they see the front of the house servers, the hostess, but it's really, it's a team effort. And the back of the house definitely deserves much more credit than they're ever given in any restaurant, because without them, we got nothing. We have a nice restaurant. We have some good servers, but we need both. We need the great food, which we have great suppliers. And of course, him quarterbacking back there, preparing everything like he does with all the prep work. It's just amazing how he operates back there.
I have a question to ask you. What time is it there in Dubai?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
No, he's tired.
2:09.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, we'd love to have you as long as you can. If you have to step away, we understand. We're going to talk to Sam. Good. I'm glad. We're so glad you're on it. And we're going to be talking about kitchen and bar tonight, but I promise everybody, because I got a bunch of letters today because they knew they were coming on. When you're going to do the Chop House, we will be doing that soon. I promise you. Sam, tell us, what is your job here?
I'm the general manager of the store, and that includes doing everything.
He gets all the complaints, but there's not very many here.
No, we you know, I can say without a doubt we really don't get many complaints. It's actually all compliments. I get called over to tables multiple times a night, just for them to compliment the hospitality, the service, the food, you name it.
Ariana was really good, very professional, just probably.
That was our server.
Very
She
good.
was wonderful. And Sam told us, she said, this is our best server. And, you know, there's actually restaurants we go to that don't always give us the best. In fact, we've actually had people serve a chef a dish that wasn't a very good seller. And they served us that on our tasting. I couldn't believe they were serving it. But every dish that we got, I was like, I can't wait for the next dish. And, you know, when you've been doing this for 15 years, you don't get as excited as I did when I first started the business. This is the first time, Sophia, that I have been, and we're showing you pictures right now of the dishes.
Don't do that to us, Rebel.
Look at those.
These are the last two were actually what we had in a tasting. That was the upside down lava cake. You called it, what was it called?
Butter cake.
Butter cake.
Yeah, it's actually Ariana's butter cake. That's the name.
Yes.
And what was really bad, there was a big table behind us, and they heard us ordering the butter cake, and it was the last one.
They saw me taking a bite of it, and I told them I would share it with them. There was none left.
So tell us first your hours.
So our hours during the week it's Tuesday through Sunday. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then Fridays and Saturdays we're open from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m.
And you've got Tuesday, you have a special day.
Yes, we have a Takeout Tuesday. We have 10% off all takeout orders.
Nice. Very good. And then on Wednesdays
we have Pizza Day. It's Pizza Wednesdays. We have 15% off all takeout pizzas.
Are your crusts thin or thick?
They are thin. They're right in between.
Yeah.
It's a regular crust.
Okay. Chef Lazo, where did you train? You are like unbelievable. I'm serious.
Thank you, but I learned to cook in New York.
New York?
Yeah,
Oh, no wonder.
in New York.
There's three places, New York, Chicago, or Las Vegas. If you can be a chef in those three towns, oh my God, you can be a chef anywhere.
Are
Thank
you
you.
under somebody famous, or are you just?
I came from El Salvador in 1989 to New York, and my brother-in-law is a sous chef in a restaurant El Toscano.
Oh, okay.
And then I start washing dishes, and then I start learn step by step.
Wow.
First, I do salad, and then I do pastas. I learn the saute, and then I learn the whole line.
Wow.
And this is my passion because I like it.
Ralph, I'm going to give Chef a compliment that I think you'll appreciate this. My biggest thing in this business is when I got to interview Daniel Boulud, and he actually wanted to come back. Chef has taken his place. This is a bigger thing for me with Chef doing the show tonight than Daniel Boulud. You know who Daniel Boulud is, right?
Of course he does.
That's how
Wow.
I know. That's how good Chef is.
I
And-
enjoyed his food much more than Salud's restaurants. I know I'm not supposed
I didn't think
to.
I'd ever say anything like that.
I know I'm not supposed to say things like that because you told me not to, but it's the truth.
Very lucky to have him.
You are
Very
very
lucky to have him. We're
You
very
know he's going
blessed.
to ask for a raise now after the show. So
The
And
chef
you know
is
what?
actually a partner in that location. The
Yes.
chef is actually a partner, just so you know. He's actually a partner there.
And he works
Right,
both
Chef?
restaurants. That's
Yeah,
hard
thank
to
you.
do. That's like a lot of work.
Yeah. No, I mean, in the 10 years that I've been in this industry, Chef Urban is by far one of the greatest chefs that I've come across. I mean, if we were open on Mondays on my days off, I
Right.
would come here to eat food. I'd come here and pick up
absolutely.
pizza.
You know what I'm dying for? I know your pizza has to be better than anybody's. Of course, we've done so many pizza restaurants.
He
I said,
learned in New York.
if the food is that good, then I've got his pizza's got to be amazing. So now, what about takeout? DoorDash?
We use we're actually set up on all three third-party delivery companies. We're set up on Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub, and we also offer in-house delivery.
Wow.
So you can call, you can go on our website, you can place an order for delivery, and you can skip all the fees and all that. You can just place directly through the restaurant, and we'll deliver it to you ourselves.
Do they have a cost for that, or is it just
We have a $4. It's a $4 delivery fee, but aside from that, there's
That's
no
nothing.
additional fees. The menu prices aren't raised. It's everything that we charge in house.
$4 is nothing?
And I got to
That's a
tell
great
you, you
deal.
know what? One of the things we look at is pricing, Ralph, and your prices are way in order, especially for what you get. I mean, I don't want people to think, oh, we can't afford this. This is so affordable. And I got to tell you, if you come here one time, first of all, here's how you order. You close your eyes and you point to the menu. That's how you choose what you want, because you'll be fine.
You won't go wrong.
No, you won't. And how about parties? Do you do parties, catering?
We do catering, full service catering. We do drop offs. We serve as many people as you guys have.
Do you have a private party room in here, or they just?
No, we don't, but we do have our booth. Our booth seating is actually relatively secluded from the entire restaurant, kind of in there by yourself. But towards the end of the restaurant, we do have some quiet areas, for people that come in with large groups or just want some time by themselves.
This the inside of the restaurant. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, the
in
restaurant,
here.
the whole decor is just so beautiful here.
I like the big screen TVs. So if you want to come for dinner and there's a Heat game on, you can watch while you're having dinner.
Chef, you're up, bro. We're going to talk about our dishes we had. So I just explain each dish to everybody, because you're going to do it better than we can. We started off on the appetizers with the clams.
Bacon.
Yes.
Bacon is I bring the clam from Rhode Island, New York, because the clam from Norway, they have more meat.
Okay.
The local clam, they don't have it. They have more water, but they don't have enough meat. So this is why they are so tasty, because the clam is coming from north.
Oh.
And the breadcrumb is my own recipe.
I knew it. I knew it was. That wasn't your normal breadcrumbs.
Yeah. So my breadcrumb is they make with Italian plain breadcrumb.
Yes.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
Minced garlic. Italian parsley, and extra virgin olive oil.
Italian and olive oil.
Yeah.
Then I got to tell you, everybody does fried calamari. So I wasn't so excited about the fried, Chef, I mean, I guess the best way is it actually melts in your mouth. The breading that you use, it was, and we like to kind of pace ourselves. I couldn't stop eating them. That is the best fried calamari I've ever had. Why is yours different?
Because I use only regular flour.
Okay.
I put in this regular flour, black pepper, a little salt, and first you have to put a little milk in the calamari.
Okay. That might be it.
The milk they make it very tender. So when you put in the flour they make like you make it breaded, but it's not breaded. It's only regular flour.
Wow.
You're giving your secret.
Okay. This is why they are so tender.
That was the first thing I couldn't stop eating them.
I know.
And it's hard because we pace ourselves. And sometimes the chef goes, why didn't you finish it? We don't ever finish anything. I did. That was the best fried calamari I've ever had.
Thank you.
And then we went to the eggplant, the mozzarella.
Eggplant stock.
Yeah.
Okay. This is I invent that dish.
See,
This
the
is,
Michelangelo.
This is the eggplant. You have to bread it. Flour, eggs, breadcrumb.
Right.
Then you fry it. And then you have to make the sauce. San Marzano tomato. You make the tomato sauce. You use onion, basil, Italian parsley, salt, pepper. And then you make it the stock. Tomato, eggplant. Slide the beef steak tomato, fresh mozzarella. Again, you put eggplant, beef steak
She's the
tomato,
eggplant queen.
I love eggplant.
slide tomato, and fresh mozzarella again. Shea Parmigiano.
You getting hungry there, Ralph?
Yeah, I am. Steve, ask him where we get the fresh mozzarella.
Oh, I made.
Oh my gosh, you made
Yeah,
that?
I made. It's a homemade mozzarella.
Oh, it was delicious.
Yeah, I'm going to say something. A lot of people might not know this. So I went to, our listener, I went to culinary school. But San Marzano
tomato
is the best.
Yes.
And not all restaurants use San Marzano.
No.
They don't.
Because of the cost.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
because it's very expensive.
So you use the best and finest ingredients. A lot of people don't know that. They don't have any idea.
He is very shy, I noticed, and very you don't like to brag about how good you are. I can see you're very
in my
We do that for him.
yeah.
We do that for
He
him.
made that mozzarella. Oh my gosh.
Friends of mine from New York came down and they're like, well, let me show you the kitchen. Show me the kitchen. They want to see the bread. And Trisha and Joe. So I bring them back there. They see the bread. They say, that is the quietest kitchen I've ever been in. And I was raised in the kitchens. And it's because of him. He stays so calm back there. There's tickets everywhere. And it's one voice. It's the expediter on this side and the chef communicating in sync. It's not yelling. It's not screaming. And it's contagious from him. He's the leader back there. He's like a quarterback. Just stays calm, goes down the field, throws these touchdowns every time. So, and what you're saying about the ingredients is so true, because not only that do we use the best tomatoes, he makes our cheeses there. We got fresh pasta. Is that we use the best chicken, and some of our competition. I'm not talking about them. Everyone's in business to make money, and I hope they all do. But we use Bell & Evans organic chicken, which is the best chicken you could buy. You could literally just cut it with a fork. It cooks perfect. And we use the best steaks. We use USDA prime steaks from a company called Stockyard. And you can look them up. And some of our steaks we get from Allen Brothers. So we get the best ingredients. We make the other stuff the best ingredients. And we got the best guy behind there putting it together. So, I mean, it's from my heart that I see these things. This guy's a culinary.
Even your bread you get from the finest bakery.
Yep.
The bakery used for the bread is one of the top bakeries in town.
Yeah.
How long does it take to make mozzarella?
And they take a little time. I make it a little fast because I got a lot of experience.
Okay, and you know what? A lot of restaurants do chicken marsala.
Not like this.
And Ralph, it's like you said, I was like, I'm cutting it with fork.
Yeah, because you were like, where's the knife? And I said, you don't need one.
It was the taste. I know you use probably white wine. but there's something about your marsala sauce.
It's Marsala's red.
No, because the
Good.
secret is because I make a demi-glaze.
Okay.
Demi-glaze sauce. They make with the beef bone, with carrots, celery, onion, and you boil the bone in tomatoes for 3-4 hours, and then you take only the juice, and the juice they give it the flavor to make marsala sauce.
Ah. Man, there's so much love in this guy.
Not many people they do that way.
No.
No, they do it the easy way.
Yeah, they use only regular marsala,
Right.
chicken stuff, sour
Mhm.
pepper, and parsley,
And
and
then
done.
they send it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite dishes.
It was mine too. It was really good. I think everything I had here was my favorite. I don't eat clams, and I had one of those clams and went, oh my gosh, this is the most delicious thing I've ever had.
You know, you chose the right dishes.
Mm-hmm.
They were, every one of them were perfect. And I just kept looking at Sophia and going, this place is amazing. And, you know, we've heard a lot, Ralph, about Chop House, a lot. And God, there's so many restaurants in South Florida, and we try to hit 1 or 2 a week. It's difficult. And your great marketing director, we put something together right away. I mean, she just jumped on it. And thank you for putting this together. You did a great job. And we've got more dishes here. Chef, what's the number one selling dish?
You know, over here in the Delucas, they sell everything.
Everything. Wow, let's see, you got him trained right, Ralph.
Yeah,
Perfect
in my
answer.
opinion, the menu I make, every dish is good.
That's a perfect answer. 100.
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't know.
You know, I want to mention, because Mother's Day is coming up.
Yes.
Folks, please, I'm telling you, you got to make reservations.
They were really crowded the night we came in. You guys do have to make reservations.
But you're going to be packed for Mother's Day at both restaurants. And are you full yet? Are you
At full capacity?
Yeah.
Yep. Almost every single night we're at full capacity.
Wow. So no Mother's Day.
For Mother's Day, we're still taking reservations.
Okay.
So please book them now.
Are there specials for Mother's Day? Do you have any specials?
You doing prefix
Or is
at all?
And
it private?
they
like
work
now?
with regular menu, and then I make it my own special.
Okay, so you're going to have a prefix, and they can offer off the menu.
Yeah.
It's a surprise for them. You
Yes.
don't have it yet?
It's
Okay.
surprise.
And then we had the chicken francais.
Yeah, chicken franchise.
Tell me how you prepare that.
Okay, chicken franchise is chicken breast. You pounder,
I knew you grounded it
Yeah.
really well. You
Yeah.
pound it.
pounder, thin. Then you pass for flour, eggs. You fry it. Then you use wine, lemon, salt, pepper, a touch of butter, and chicken stock.
He's driving me crazy.
Chef, do you make your own pasta here too, or is that not homemade?
No, the pasta is fresh pasta, but I buy to
Right.
somebody
Okay.
because I don't have a time to make all the pastas.
Look at that.
That was the
What dish is that, Chef?
This is chicken.
marsala.
No, this is chicken franchise with sauté macho.
Okay.
We're showing you great
over
pictures.
linguine.
Yeah, that was good.
See, even your plating, Chef, you make the most beautiful presentation, and that's really important to us too.
I wish Rebel would stop sitting out there like getting hungry watching.
Look at
the
that.
picture.
Zucchini flour.
Which one's that?
This is zucchini flour.
Oh, yum.
Stuffing with ricotta, burrata, and Parmesan cheese.
Is the menu the same at the Chop House as here?
Almost is the same,
Okay.
but in Chop House they have more meat.
More meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the difference.
Okay.
But the rest, everything almost is the same.
So Chop House is more of a steakhouse.
Yeah.
Whereas this is more Italian.
This one
Okay.
more Italian.
Well, the way you buy product, Chef, I bet you buy the finest meats out there.
Yeah, the meat they buy to Allen Brothers. And this is the owner Ralph. They make the decision to buy to Allen Brothers. It's not my decision, but it's they pick the right company.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ralph, I got to tell everybody, Ralph is opening up a restaurant in Dubai. I believe.
Chef's coming there.
What kind of cuisine is it going to be?
Same. It's going to be Delucas Chop House in Dubai.
And the chef's going there with you?
Yeah, he doesn't know it yet, but it's going to be like it takes a little while. You know, I'm taking his whole family out here.
And I'm going to be the sous chef for him.
But you know, back on the recipes, two of the most fascinating people. They always talk about the clams. I don't know if you had the clams and the carbonara. The carbonara we do way different. A lot of people don't cook it like we cook it. Chef, why don't you tell them about your famous clams and the carbonara, because those are super popular.
Oh, the carbonara is my recipe.
You make that with pork?
Yeah, but they make it with guanciale, not regular pancetta. Everybody they make with pancetta.
Right.
But I make it with guanciale.
Okay.
Guanciale is more, they have it like more flavor. More meat, and the meat, they give it the flavor to the carbonara. So you have to fry the carbonara first, then you drop the oil, and then you use salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese, Pecorino Romano, and a little chicken stock and egg yolk.
And those
egg yolk, they make it thicker.
Okay. So
no cream. A lot of places use cream.
Go ahead, Ralph. Go ahead.
A lot of places use cream. We don't use cream.
Yeah, they don't use cream. They look like a used cream, but no, it's not cream. They look very creamy.
I have a question. How do you guys stay so thin? I'm serious.
Gotta eat salads.
Not so much. I've
Wait,
gained
is that
some
Allison?
weight.
Is that Allison?
Allison.
She's
You
here.
got to bring her on camera. She's so shy. We'll be lost
She
without
didn't
Allison.
know. She didn't want to come.
Allison handles both restaurants behind the scenes. So we got to
Hey,
get her in
Alice
front of
will
the
put this all together.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'll give a quick wait.
Come on, Allison.
Come on, Allison. Come on.
This is Allison.
Hello.
She handles the marketing, and we deal with a lot of marketing directors. I really enjoyed meeting with her. She was eager. I mean, and you know what? Some of them take forever to decide. I went, what's there to decide to come on? Right away, she said, I want you on the show. And so you've got another great employee, Ralph, with Allison.
Thank you.
That's true.
We're running right now for anybody who's watching on YouTube. We're running the address below, but we know a lot of people listen to iHeart and Spotify. What's the address here?
It's 8260 South Jog Road, Boynton Beach, Florida 33472.
And you have outdoor dining too?
We do. Yep. We have outdoor seating. We have indoor seating. We have seating at our high tops, at our full bar.
And the pizza's only on the bar side, right?
So for dinners, the pizza's only on the bar, high top seating, and patio. But for lunchtime, you can get it anywhere in the restaurant.
You know what else was really good, Ralph? That lychee martini I had. Oh my gosh. I love lychees. I have never had a lychee martini so good.
I know.
I don't know what they did, but it was delicious.
So you've got a great bartender here too.
Yes.
I had his picture. I took his picture.
That's compliments of Matt Robinson.
Rebel, do you have his picture? I sent it to you. I thought, I was like, I got to get this guy. He's good. And he wanted to be on. He wanted to be.
What
part of
about
the
pairings? Do your servers do pairings?
We do.
Oh, good. Okay, so they help you choose the kind of wine that goes best with your meal.
Absolutely.
Actually, you guys had a really good. I remember now. You had Camus, didn't you?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes, you had a pretty good wine menu.
Sophia, I got to put this in. Sophia loves broccoli rabe. Loves broccoli rabe. And you love the broccoli rabe.
Yes, yes. It was
I-
delicious.
Yeah.
That was by far one of my favorite things. I eat that almost every single day. Broccoli rabe.
I would too.
The broccoli rabe and sausage. I've never had broccoli rabe anywhere in my life that has tasted as good as we have it here.
It was good. It really was.
Keep talking.
There's the calamari. There he is. That was the one who made my drink.
Yes, yes. He's a phenomenal bartender. We're very glad to have him as part of our team.
And that was the clams. I took some pictures. I know that I did a little too close, maybe.
It's
The
got
calamari.
Sandy and Boca said, "You all are killing me. This sounds so good." Do you have a kids meal menu?
We do. We have kids chicken fingers with fries, and we serve kids pastas as well.
Wow. Ralph, tell people, because we've got about 10 minutes, tell people, first of all, why did you decide to go in the restaurant business?
Okay. Make a long story short. First off, we can't not have the show without talking about Nick, who is, I don't know if he's there or not, but he's the reason why I'm able to be here and doing what I'm doing.
Oh, yes,
He's the
yes,
other
Nick.
partner. Yeah, Nick. So he is the best partner I've ever had in my life in many different businesses I've been on. He works so hard behind the scenes. He's the behind the scenes guy. He's the guy who's first there in the morning, going over all the money, writing checks, something breaks, fixing it, getting it fixed, working with the chef on equipment and stuff, and Allison, and of course Sam. But without these people, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. But I opened it because my friend had there's Martiranos in Fort Lauderdale, and I love that place. I love how they had great food, great service. The music's too loud. And I felt like after studying the demographics in Boca, it'll work. And I can remember trying to explain it to the chef, and he's like, I don't know. All right, I'm just going to cook the food. You get the people in here and we'll see what happens. And it ended up working out. It's pretty cool. Like on a Saturday and a Friday night, I actually tell the chef, come on, it's time, your time. And I go out there and they have the DJ actually give him a round of applause because, he doesn't get, most people in the back of the house do not get enough credit unless it's an owner. Steve's
been on our show a lot.
So that's why, we started out and we were a success right away just because we went after the local people who are here all year. And in Boca, where we are, the restaurant is, the demographics have inverted from 70-30 to snowbirds to, people to locals to almost the opposite. It's like 40% people are snowbirds, 60% live there. So I knew that if we got these people here, that we could get them to try the food, which is what we're doing in Boynton now. To get the food in their mouth, they'll come back, because like I said, it's three component, having great ingredients, a great food prepared, and great service and hospitality. So that's it. We just decided to do this, and I couldn't have done it without Nick, and obviously without the chef and team building. We had our little struggles at first getting the process set, but I think that it's we're on the right track now. And Sam came very operated. The kid just wants to learn. He's like a sponge. We have a lot of training and phone calls we do to constantly improve, because that's the thing. We just have to continually try to improve the process and keep with the consistency. Many times you go to a restaurant and the food's good one time and it's not good the next. You never know, or the service is subpar. We really want to touch all the tables and thank the people for coming in to visit us. We also have a great catering menu, which we didn't talk about, that we put in all of our to-go orders and stuff. So whether you're having a little get together at the place that you live, or your work or Christmas, any holidays that are coming up, that's available too. And we're not opposed to having showers and different parties in the afternoon on Saturday and Sunday where they could rent out the facility. We've had some big 50th birthday parties and showers and stuff like that during the day because we do have the facilities for that.
You have a great location in Boynton too, across from Aberdeen. You picked the perfect spot for this restaurant. And as far as when I was asking about the parties, is there like tell them about, like, does it depend how many people are going to reserve for the party if they're going to reserve your restaurant? How much do they cost? Is it per like 100 people? Like, how do you do that?
Get Allison in there. Allison could take this.
Oh man. So typically any parties over like 15 people, we do a set dinner menu, and I kind of just work with them, you know, one-on-one and create the exact menu they want. I ask, you know, what kind of budget are you looking in the range of? And then I just work with them and say, like, here's your options. So we'll usually do like a course, like we'll do salad, appetizers, pasta dishes, entrees, sides, dessert.
Okay.
So it starts at around like 80 per person.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
No.
Boca's a little higher.
Yeah.
And we just kind of go from there.
I was just wondering, I did a lot of like not-for-profit fundraisers. So I would try to find the restaurants to have the events in. And
yeah, absolutely. We love having parties.
We need to get that out.
And we have a DJ here as well on Fridays and Saturdays.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
Fridays we have a DJ from 6 to 10, and then Saturdays from 7 to 11. So it turns into a much like funner crowd a little later after dinner.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Plenty of it. We get the disco lights on. It's really an amazing place to be. And we're actually adding live entertainment, live singers on. As of now, it's not 100% confirmed that they're set days, but as of now, Wednesdays and Saturday nights. We're also looking to add live entertainment on another night of the week as well.
So if I came on a Friday, would you dance with me?
Yes.
Will you have your white suit on?
Oh, there's to come out and dance with me.
You know, I want to share this with Ralph. Will appreciate this. So when I went to culinary school, the very first day they tell you it's the longest and hardest hours you will ever work in your life. And make sure before you go to school for the next 3 years, this is what you really want to do. And my first job was a sous chef. It was without a doubt the hardest work I've ever done. And people don't understand. You don't work on big markups. I think people think you work on big markups, especially with the way prices are now for food. It's even oils and tomatoes, everything is up. So people really should appreciate what you offer here.
Okay, somebody asked me for the hours again.
Tuesday through Sunday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, we're open an hour later, so it's from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m.
And your address again? I know it's scrolling through, but
8260 South Jog Road, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33472.
your phone number?
561-877-6945.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Steve, is there anything we could do right now to give away some $50 gift certificates, like to the
Well, would they?
or
We would love to do that.
Yeah, let's give out 10 gift certificates to, what are we going to do to the 10 people who respond? What are we going to do?
No, what we'll do is, because we're going to be putting you up on our website, and we want people to go. We're going to have your dishes up on our website, and I think, how many do you want to do?
We'll do 10 $50 gift certificates.
Okay.
Wow.
So the first 10 people to write in
Wow.
to our website. Yes.
It goes directly to me, www.eatandcritiquetvshow.com. It'll come straight to my email. So the first 10 people that write to me
Now that just covers valet parking, right? No.
But you have to send me your address because I cannot send. Are you going to do it online? Gift certificates? Sent?
Yeah. I can do it online.
Okay.
So
Pass house. And here's what we're also going to do only for your viewers. We're going to give away a free small pizza if they log on, and Sam will give the directions of how they sign up. They have to pick it up at the restaurant. A free small pizza
Nice.
for all the viewers out there.
thank you, Ralph. That's
Sam,
really
how do we do that? How do they do that?
Yeah.
What do they do?
If you go on our website, www.Delucas Italian Kitchen, you scroll down just ever so slightly, you'll see a spot that says sign up for our newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter, put your email in, it does it instantly. And then if you scroll down a little bit further, you can actually sign up for a rewards and loyalty program as well. Just put your cell phone number in there. Every time you come in, you earn rewards points. You hear about all of our specials. You get birthday bonuses.
And if you missed any of the show today, go to iHeart under Eat and Critique, Delucas. You can go to Spotify.
YouTube,
You can go to YouTube.
Apple. It's
I
on
can't believe
everything.
the show
It's
is.
over already.
What do we have? Rebel 5 minutes?
We have 5 minutes.
Okay. We enlarged our screen today so we could see it and we can't get our little notes. I got to tell you that if you've tuned in for the first time, which I can't imagine, is we are totally honest. Our name is so important. So you hear us saying all these nice things about Delucas. And I got to tell you, it's from the bottom of the heart. And, this might piss off some restaurants, but that's okay.
Go to right now.
This is my favorite restaurant. And it's funny because Ralph brought up a guy who's been on our show a lot. And it's funny, when I thought about the music they play there, I said, I wonder if Delucas, because who wants to go all the way out to Oakland Park?
Mhm.
Because we get people asking us about dancing all the time in Palm Beach and in Boca, in Delray. And listen, Chop House is a great place. We're going to go there. Hope we're going to set something up in the next couple weeks because I know it's going to be just as good.
I wanted to thank Ralph. That was a very generous.
Yes.
I just never had anybody do that. We usually get.
We did 7-Eleven
but-
pizza.
I have one little shout out for the Chop House. This
Yes.
coming Sunday,
Yes.
5 to 9,
Yes.
we're gonna have like a post Boca Bash thing going on at the Chop House. So we'll have a DJ there on Sunday.
Get back
Big
up here.
boat day, Boca Bash.
Get back up here.
This coming Sunday, the 27th in Boca, we're doing like a post Boca Bash. It's like their big boat day
Yes.
celebration.
Yes.
We're going to do like a post Boca Bash celebration at the Chop House. So we'll have our DJ there from 5 to 9. Dinner. It'll be a fun dancing party scene.
Thank
What
you.
bash
We need
is
an
it?
after party. The
Is this
Boca
the-
Bash. It's the big boat.
It's that boat.
boat
Oh,
day.
okay, because there's a
Yeah.
burger bash too
Yeah.
Oh.
in Boca.
Oh, I didn't know the burger.
Boca
Bash.
has a lot
Yeah,
of
huge.
bashes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I'll
that's
tell
a
you
Boca
about
Bash.
some of the
Well-
big steak restaurants go in there, but
Oh wait.
that'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely be sure to
Yeah.
check out the Chop House.
And Ralph, you never know who's listening. When are you planning on opening up Dubai?
And we found the spot. It's just it takes a while to get everything set up through the system. So a few months. I got to give the chef time to breathe down there.
So you really are going.
But I just want to recap something. We're giving away a free pizza. We're giving away those gift certificates. We're also giving away free small pizza to whoever goes on our website and signs up. It's for pickup only.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And an advantage of ordering online from us is you save all the fees. There's tons of fees on those receipts. So it saves us money because you're ordering directly from us and you get rid of all those fees and you get rewards points. The thing is that restaurant owners, as you know, they don't have the data. So you're set up with all these apps. those customers are theirs. They're not ours. So if you sign up with us, we'll be able to reach out to you, offer you specials, giveaways, and stuff like that because you're going directly to us. So I just want to thank you guys for coming out. Again, thank Nick, thank Allison, and of course, thank the chef for being awesome.
Ralph, we wanted to thank you and
Sam,
you and the chef. I mean, everything you did was just incredible, top notch. You're going to see me here for sure. I'm going to be dancing with the chef and Sam.
That's what we come here for. We come to work, and that's our goal. We, there's nothing I love more than
it's obvious how much you love working here.
It truly is. I mean, I've been working since I was 14 years old, and this is the first time that I can say that single-handedly the best people that I've ever worked for in my life.
Oh, wow.
Ralph and Nick.
Okay, another raise, Ralph. Another raise, bro.
And we'll see this diamond here next time we come.
Yes.
Ralph, thanks for jumping on so early in the morning.
Get sleep.
Somebody's asking the name of the restaurant. Jamie.
We'll send you a copy of the show.
Delucas.
Thank you.
Delucas.
You see this guy asking for the name of the restaurant?
Yeah.
Jamie?
Yep.
It's Delucas Italian Kitchen and Bar in Boynton.
It's running on the scroll. We'll see the address again. Just go ahead and say it again.
8260 South Jog Road, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33472. And our phone number is 561-877-6945.
And your website again, just in case she was.
www.delucasitaliankitchen.com.
Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you,
Get
guys.
sleep. Sorry.
I will right now. Bye, Chef. Love you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That'll do it for us today.
What a show. You guys, thank you so much for being on our show. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for having us.
You have to have us on the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be back with you next week with another restaurant.
Yes, we will.
We've got a sushi
We
restaurant
have a
next week.
sushi bang bang. Sushi bang bang.
Thank you, Rebel.
Thank
Great
you,
work
Rebel.
again.
Thank you, listeners.
We'll see you all next week. And hey, we've got presents to give away now.
Don't we? Monday night, 6 p.m. www.eatandcritique, and it's spelled out, tvshow.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube too. Thank you. Good night. See you next week.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with your hosts, award-winning restaurant critics, Steve-O and Sophia, brought to you by Incontro Italian Cuisine and Steakhouse, located in Coral Springs on the Walk. Be sure to join us again next week as Steve-O and Sophia interview top local restaurant owners and chefs. Steve-O and Sophia are known for their pure honesty when it comes to reviewing local restaurants. See you next week.